In this episode,
Did you scatter her, or did you threw something of hers, but not her ashes?
Oh my gosh. Coins in a fountain.
Coins. The Trevi Fountain?
Thank you.
Yes, the Trevi Fountain. She believes that you were sent by angels to her son. She did not tell you that enough in life. She made it very hard for you. I have no idea why she wants to grow parsley now.
Wow.
Parsley.
She liked, like her and my mom, parsley on everything.
Oh, parsley on
Yes. Yes.
Ever since I was little, I had a strange and uncanny ability to know things about people. But when I was 19, I was the victim of violence, and I had a really strange out-of-body experience. The worst day of my life became the best day because it left me with an ability to help others in a really deep and meaningful way. I'm able to connect and communicate and share messages from our loved ones who've passed on and are part of spirit now. And it's all about hope, healing, forgiveness, and most of all, love. I'm Colette Baron-Reid, and I'm here to share messages from spirit. You are her mother?
Yes.
Yes. Have you also lost somebody besides? Because I'm getting a whole family of people. Yeah. But yours is separate. You lost someone separate. Like, I'm seeing a social connection, for an intense social connection, or within a social group.
Well, we met social media and we're travel bloggers.
Oh, that would make sense, and you're connected. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's really affected you. So I'm getting, okay, so what's very interesting about your story, I'll get to you in a second with your parents, because I definitely pick up there's a lot, and also your husband or ex-husband's father or mother. So I'm also picking them up too.
Oh, my husband's father passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whichever one was really nasty, okay, first wants to say sorry. And I think it could be both I think it's yours. Yeah, I feel these are your in-laws. I really feel this is, your in-laws were nasty to you. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for years.
No, but they are saying they were, right? They're saying it. Do they come from a bottom of a boot? No, were they Sicilian, or are they, what's the bottom of
Tunisian.
What?
Tunisian?
Does Tunisia look like a boot? That's why I thought it was Italian.
Well, it's at the bottom of the boot on the tip of Africa.
Looking at the bottom of the boot. Looking at the bottom of the boot.
And we think there's some Sicilian in
well,
there.
whoever's talking to me, I thought it was them. But whoever's talking to me, but if they're still alive, it can't be them. So then this would be someone who passed from you, because I feel parents' energy. They're definitely wanting to say that they weren't so nice either. So your parents are claiming that you entered into a relationship also with a level of, I guess I want to say, verbal abandonment. Do you understand this image, right? So it's verbal abandonment, which is a form of abuse. So you don't get supported, you don't get told that you're beautiful, it's withholding. It's very painful for you.
Thank you. Yes.
Very, very painful. But they're just really scared. They're culturally afraid. It's not their fault. So this is your mom. I'm positive your mother here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your mother is like yappy. So talkative woman, blah, 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 blah. Right? So, but she keeps wanting to show me Italy, though. What?
We just went to Italy.
Oh, just recently?
Yeah. I went with my mom to Italy 50 years ago, and we went back again to pay homage to my mom.
Thank you. She went. You went to her. I get it. Thank you.
She went, yeah.
She went too. She said, I went, I got to go too.
She did.
Okay, I got to go too. This is definitely your mother.
In spirit with us.
Yes, she did. Did you scatter her, or did you threw something of hers, but not her ashes?
Oh my gosh. Coins in a fountain.
Coins, yes, the Trevi Fountain?
Thank you.
Yes, the Trevi Fountain. Oh my God, I got goosebumps in my hair. She loves you so much. She loves to travel. She's going everywhere with you next. She says that she's not going, and you could throw some more coins in another fountain because she always wanted to go to Florence. She wanted to go back to Florence. Yes. She wants to go shopping in Florence, apparently, and I don't know, they can't buy anything over there, so you may as well crack that credit card and go to Florence. What is, not Rose, is she with a grandmother Rose or sister Rose? This
Mama Rose.
Mama Rose.
Mama Rose, who's that?
My sister's mother-in-law.
Okay. Did they like each other? Well, they do now because
They loved each other.
They're very happy to go hanging out together, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing old lady purses. Do they have the same purses? They like purses. They have a lot of purses. I'm just saying a lot of. Did she leave you all her purses?
She left everything, my mom.
No, but she's particularly looking at a purse that with a clip top. Actually, she's showing you her small girl. Wait a second, going into her purses. She's showing me, right? And smelling her perfume. Did she wear? Yes. Did she wear Chanel No. 5?
Yes, she did.
Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can smell her, and then you try on her gloves. She had these it's see-through gloves, and
You're bringing back memories.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's bringing back memories for me to you. I can smell her here. Wow. Wow, this is so cool. I'm having the best time. I'm sorry, but I enjoy this so much when they help me. They're helping me here's
I'm actually wearing her perfume right now. Chanel No. 5.
Okay. Your mom is very chatty, okay? So, and I know it's her because
I know she is.
Yeah. Oh, she also likes Venetian glass. She just wants you to know that. You have a Venetian glass, Murano glass or something? Yeah, she loves that. Don't throw it out ever.
Never.
You have a bunch of it, yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, and she thinks it would look lovely on you, but it's not your taste. I know that it's not your taste, but she would just love you to have it.
You're getting it.
She's just interrupting with things that she's trying to make you feel better because you're on the spot right now and that doesn't feel good for you. So she is saying something about your marriage and about your relationship right now, that there is what happened to your mother doesn't have to happen to you, that there's a rough patch that's going to turn around really great for you. Okay, now you understand this, right?
I do.
Yes, so keep spraying that Chanel No. 5. That we're done. Thank you so much. Okay.
I kind of expected that my mother had something to say. But then in reality, you think, oh, heck no, no, there's no way. But now I was a believer, but now I'm a real believer. I can't even tell you how much of a believer I am. I know it's for real. I know this is it.
Up next, Dana receives a message from her in-laws.
You are the one that's come into the family ancestral line to change it. You know this, right?
Absolutely.
In this reading, Dana connects to her husband's aunt.
Okay, somebody plays the tuba. Someone in your family played a tuba in the band. Did your son? There's only one person here with the tuba. Did you play the tuba?
No, my 13-year-old son plays the tuba.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay, this is definitely your family. Now, I guess because we're here, we get a lot of Irish and Scottish and English, but none of them get along, but they do on the other side. Okay. So I am getting kind of the British Isles from you. Does this make sense at all?
I have some family from there, yes.
Somebody passed away from either a misdiagnosis or an illness, and they did not reach adulthood.
Well, there's 2 infants that died right at childbirth.
Right after they were born.
My husband's aunt.
Husband's aunt, okay. So we are talking about his side of the family.
Okay.
Then. So we are connected to his side. So we're looking at depression. So we're looking at chemical depression. I'm getting more auntie feeling, aunt.
That he does have an aunt that suffers severely from depression.
From depression. It's severe. It's not like I'm depressed, right?
No,
but it's the kind
it's
that's
not treatable.
Yes, it's not treatable. This whole side of the family has a lot of tragedy. not so much your side of the family, even though everybody has their share, but I feel like your husband comes from a line where the women, right, have suffered a lot, including his mother. Yeah. So there's a sense that, you know, that your relationship with him can be sometimes a little dicey because of his either fear, expectation, or a sense of what he expects and what he knows on that side, and you're there to heal him. This relationship is going to work, and I know that times you're like wanting to blow the tuba up in his ear, right? But I think all marriages are like that. But I feel that, and I'm getting this from his side of the family because I'm so tuned in to him and where he's from, is that you are the one that's come into the family ancestral line to change it. You know this, right?
Absolutely.
And this is a big, big responsibility that sometimes you feel. But honest to God, your children will no longer carry the line of all those. And those are definitely like inherited traits, like the really severe depression. It's biochemical. Nobody knows. It's also obviously a choice of suffering, right? In this case, she likes to be a victim. Poo, that's what they're saying. I'm getting this from a dead person. I don't know who this person is. You understand this, right? This would be his either mother or his. Okay, so she has a lot of opinions about the other people. I'm just repeating them to you. So you can decide whether it sits with you or not, but I'm only repeating what she's saying. She believes that you were sent by angels to her son. She did not tell you that enough in life. She made it very hard for you. And she was wrong. She was wrong. And she knew she was, and she was hoping that you figured that out, that she finally got with the program, that she could never, ever give him the sense of safety and love that you have given him. He always didn't feel safe somehow. And so one thing you can always be guaranteed is that he will never stray, even though he goes away, and that he is a good man, and that you made the right choice, even though she raised him to be difficult, okay? And she's the reason he's the issue. But don't give up on him. He is really good, essentially a good man. And when your son is 15, 16, he went through a little hard time, didn't know what to do with him between the ages of, I guess, 11 and 13. Like, with past 2 years, what do I do with this kid, right? So, but he is a good dad there, and hang in there with him.
Thank you.
She thanks you. She wants to thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh. One more thing. She thinks he should play a clarinet or something else. He's terrible at that tuba. Get rid of the tuba. She says that's just god-awful thing. That's the funniest thing. Just let him know. Pick a different instrument.
My husband dated a girl before me for 7 years, and I actually had a really hard time at the beginning meeting his parents, because he said to me how much his parents used to love her, and I had big shoes to fill. So maybe it was just, you know, going from that relationship to, you know, I'm a little bit out there and loud and boisterous and really opposite of what their family is. So, you know, maybe at the beginning she didn't think I was the right thing, and in the end I think she knows that it's a good thing.
Still ahead, Rudy's grandmother sends a message of love.
This really messed you up, that the very fact that this happened at all. And that's not your modus operandi, that's not how you normally date, that's just not what happens, but it really affected you, your ability to trust.
In this reading, Rudy connects to his grandmother.
So this person that's passed away had very dry mouth at the end, so had some salivary gland problems or had to have the lymph glands removed.
Actually, when you started talking about the dry mouth, I was thinking about my grandma.
I think this is you. This is definitely your grandmother then. So you were close to her, is this correct?
Yes.
Yes. Now, did you also just recently lose a partner? Did you go through a sad ending?
2 years ago, an ex committed suicide.
Yes,
So
this
when
is
you were
definitely
talking
you.
about her
This is
kind
you.
of...
This is you. 100% you. The message for you from the person who didn't have any saliva at all in the mouth is it's not your fault. So you know that it's not your fault. So, but I definitely pick up that you were with that person for 3 months, and then is this correct? Just 3 months?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and then right after that, they committed suicide. Correct?
Maybe 2 years afterwards.
Okay. But they were still in touch with you, right? Weren't they very, very?
No, they tried to connect with me, and
You ran
I
away.
didn't want to.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay. So this was a crazy maniac person with an addiction issue that definitely.
You're starting to freak me out a little bit.
What?
Okay.
But I guess the thing is that you tried to help this person, and you realized really early on in the relationship this wasn't for you. There was great chemistry, so correct? Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So this is a person who, and I definitely know this is your grandmother saying, they want your forgiveness for whatever crazy stuff they did. They either stalked you or did something. Okay. So this really messed you up. That the very fact that this happened at all, and that's not your modus operandi. That's not how you normally date. That's just not what happens. But it really affected you, your ability to trust, because you were very, very connected to this person, and like the intensity was very. You felt that intensity. They're not claiming you felt it, you loved me. It was not that. They don't want you to think that on the other side they're mooning over you like they did in life. You need to be set free from this so you can have a really great relationship and not get scared that somebody might go wacky, because you like interesting people. You are never going to have a normal, boring person, right? So a little...
Yes.
Yes. That's all this person wanted to say to you. They're going to go. They just want you to know that you don't have to be afraid ever.
Sorry, just the fact that you said they're going to go, because what happened was they wanted to communicate with me before they committed suicide, and I didn't want to. And I felt very guilty afterwards that I didn't.
No.
But then they committed suicide, and I ended up struggling whether or not to go to the funeral, but I decided to go to the funeral to make peace.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But you still didn't quite, because you still carried the guilt. You still weren't really quite sure about this.
And it caused issues, a little bit of issues in my present relationship, where the person that is with me now didn't understand why I wanted to go to the funeral.
Still ahead, Rudy connects to his grandmother.
You have to remember that the partners you choose may not be used to that. So bringing somebody into all the love is good.
Yes, that makes sense.
In this final reading, Rudy connects to his grandmother.
Actually, your grandmother really likes the person that you're with right now. So, and she was not particularly keen on you when you were younger, when you came out. Is that correct? Because she's really proud of you now.
Yes.
Yes, but why does she like sausages? All of a sudden I'm seeing her wanting to eat grilled. Is that
She did. She liked that.
Grilled, yes, okay. She goes, remember that. She totally does not want to talk about this other person or even anything else. She just likes saying, remember when you eat. She always wants you to eat. This particular dish is something you have to remember her by.
Yeah, we used to sit and eat chorizo together.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you had fun and you come from a family. She says a lot of love and will be continuous love. You have to remember that the partners you choose may not be used to that. So that's the other thing, is bringing somebody into all the love is good.
Yes,
Is
that
good.
makes sense.
And I have no idea why she wants to grow parsley now.
Wow.
Parsley.
She liked, like her and my mom, parsley on everything.
Oh, parsley. On
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I know why she's doing that is to make sure you're 100% clear that this is her. So typically what happens when someone passes, that these are little tiny things that only you will identify with. Anyway, she loves you. She wants to squeeze your right cheek and bite you. Wow. And just say she loves you so much and be happy.
She used to squeeze my right cheek because my grandma passed away of dementia. And it was very difficult towards the end to see her. I saw the whole progress of her deteriorating. And one of the last times she I was saying bye to her, and she pulled me up to her, and she pinched my cheek, and she said, "You're so handsome."
Well, she still thinks you are, and she'd love to see you with a sprig of parsley in your teeth. Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you very much.
Right.
After the reading, it's leaving me more at peace, because I always kind of felt like his energy, kind of negative, was always around me. And basically what she said is what I had been told by him, was that he just wanted to say thank you and leave it at that and move on. And that's basically what she said.
I communicate with loved ones who have passed in order to bring through their messages, because until we're willing to face our old stories, they'll continue to have power over us. Our loved ones want to make sure that we live our lives to the fullest. So until next time, I'm Colette Baron-Reid with messages from Spirit.
I didn't know what to expect, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I feel like she has a real gift, and I know that people like her exist, but I've never been so close to it. It's just an amazing gift to see all these people having all these loved ones that have messages for them from beyond, and hopefully finding peace.
I think it's great. It's really amazing. It's very emotional watching people connect with family members and loved ones and other people they've had experiences with.
The lady who connected with her parents, where she went on the trip to Italy and threw coins in the fountain for her mother. And her mother wore Chanel No. 5. That one really stuck to me.
I'd like to connect with my parents. I think most particularly my mother. She passed the most recently, and it was very difficult for me, so it would be nice to hear from her.